You really want to live, I mean, until 120 years old, like that? I said, no, Rabbi, no, please, put me out of misery. I want to die young. What do you mean you don't want to die young? You have all life ahead of you. It's because you need to say, okay, that's what I did, and I'm going to do it different. And I'm going to ask you, how are you going to do it different? You're going to say, we're going to do this and this and this different. Because if not, it's the same thing over and over. You would be grinded to the point that you're going to get older than you should have, and you're going to, and so on and so forth, and unhappy, and then you're going to bring kids and you're going to make them unhappy. Why do you want to bring more kids to the world if you're unhappy? If you're unhappy, so guess what? Do something about it. Do something about it. Choose life. Celebrate life. If you don't like the field you're going into, so okay, so you spend few tens of thousands of dollars, in college. It's nothing compared with the rest of your life. Let's say you spend $60,000 to get some kind of a master's degree that you can do nothing with, or you just don't really like it. Is your life worth $60,000? Is the next 40, 50 years worth that? Just throw it away and start something new. But think about what you're doing. In other words, what I'm trying to tell you is you need to also develop a sense of responsibility towards your life. Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid. So remember, we need to look forward, and we need to create a spiral to elevate, to do our actions on better level this year than we did last year. To learn better. And Rabotai, there is not going to be meaning on your life unless you're going to know what are you doing and why are you doing what you're doing. Otherwise, you're like a robot. And you're not going to know why are you doing what you're doing unless, of course, you're going to learn. And don't shave your beards, Yosef. Hi, Yosef. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? And you should really try to soak it in. And Baruch Hashem, we have Shabbat right around the corner. And I think it was very important for me to tell you those things right before Shabbat so you can just take a break 1 second. We finished now with the Chagim. We're going to have this Shabbat Mevarchim HaChodesh. So we're still in Tishrei. Before we switch it into Cheshvan, make sure you think about what I just told you. And make sure you change it. Otherwise, it's going to be one boring ride. It's going to be a traffic jam. Rather than the highway. Drive into the horizon. Anybody want to join me on the ride? Shabbat Shalom.